Joe John had last week?
I would say the beginning of the game we started off very hot. Everybody saw that, obviously. The biggest thing I would say is just maintaining that rhythm and moving forward.
What can you take away from the positives in the first half of that game versus what happened the rest of the way?
We started off fast. That was the plan coming in. We want to start off fast, get some points in, and the biggest key is just coming down to details and keeping the momentum going.
I'd ask you about Javonte Barnes. How much has he accepted that leadership role on this team, especially among the offensive players?
Yeah, he's accepted it all, good and bad, and you guys see it on the field. I know he talked to y'all last week and said some good things about him being a leader, it's starting to emerge and show on the field.
What's been your message to the younger receivers that obviously didn't come though you expected this?
They're an amazing opportunity to play. Take advantage of it. Opportunities don't always come easy, so take advantage of it and have fun.
JJ, can you walk us through that double fumble play where you're able to punch it out after Taylor lost it?
Yeah, so I saw the ball. We fumbled the ball. I think it was number 11 pick it up. He was a big guy. He didn't really know what he was doing with it. I could tell how. I seen him. He was carrying it real loose, so I was just coming around the corner trying to sneak up on him, hoping he didn't see me. Punched the ball out, was able to recover it, and that's how it went down.
Is that kind of one of those plays that kind of personifies that this team isn't ready to quit, even though it's had all these struggles offensively and just 3-game losing streak?
100%. We're gonna keep fighting until the season's over with, and that's what Coach V emphasizes, and we're gonna just keep going.
What impresses you most about what Jacob Jordan has done? Wait until over halfway through the season to get his opportunity and then really making the most of it these last couple of weeks?
I would just say just him having fun with it and making the most. Obviously, 2 games, 2 touchdowns. If you guys see him at practice, he's always grinding hard. So what he's doing is we've seen it, so we're used to it. So I'm just happy for him for real. He's been in the back waiting just to shine, and he's going out there and having fun. So I'm happy for him.
What kind of lesson can that be for the other players in this group, especially those young guys that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, chop wood, carry water. Your time might not come now, but just keep working, and eventually your time will come. I'm pretty sure Jacob didn't expect to have a great game against South Carolina, and his name was called, and he showed up.
You kind of feel like that's been the case with you this year? Keep chopping wood, and you've been able to show up some?
Yeah, that's just the motto, That's why I try to keep. I tell the guys that all the time. Coach V emphasizes it. Just chop wood, carry water. That's a great book always, if y'all want to read it.
When you have an opponent like Maine, a lot of people overlook them, but how important is it just to stay focused, execute, play on top of your game on Saturday?
Yeah, we're going to treat this like every other game. No game is more important than the other. So the focus is doing the same thing, details and all that.
You notice the difference with Jackson this second time around compared to who he was that first month?
Jackson definitely has that swagger back. I'm glad to see him balling, and you can see it on the field. His what the kids say, or he got a lot of or going around, so it's definitely
He talks about being a little bit freer now than he was maybe the first 4 games of the season. Just some of the pressure and things like that. Have you noticed that? Just that more relaxed. I don't know, laid back's the right word, but being a little bit more confident, things like that.
Yeah, I definitely see it. I think the touchdown right before half, he was doing some type of celebration or emote, and I definitely felt that. I was like, oh yeah, that's Jackson Arnold right there. So I'm happy he's getting that feeling back, and just gonna build off of it.
JJ, I don't know if we're going to get to talk to you before the Missouri game, but what's that going to be like for you going back to Missouri and getting to play your old team?
It'll definitely be a fun one. I still got some guys over there. It'll be a reunion, probably some nostalgia for sure. Just being a transfer from there, so I'm looking forward to it. But this week we got Maine, so we got to focus on that first.
Who are some of those guys you're still close with over there?
A lot of the guys on the offense and defense, Brady Cook. I know Luther. I got guys on the defense, Dalen Carnell. Obviously, we got a lineman from there. So it's kind of, we got a couple other dudes from OU, so it's kind of like weird right now. But yeah, I know a lot of those guys over there still, so it'll be good to see them and go compete against them.
What's it been like in the receiver room as a whole this year? Obviously, a weird year with all the injuries, things like that. Guys asked to take on roles that they didn't expect. Just what do you feel like's been the overall mood and the way that you've handled it, the way that the group's handled it as a whole, and then obviously the way Emmett's handled it?
Overall move is just the ball. Coach Jones gets us already, just the ball. Obviously, we didn't expect none of this to happen. Nobody did. So, but Coach Jones is always putting us in situations that could arise later, such like this. So, we was prepared and just keep balling, being OU receivers.
Those 5 guys that aren't playing, how vocal are they, and who among those 5 have been the loudest and the most encouraging?
Everybody has. I would say JG. Y'all know how JG is. He's very charismatic and loud. But everybody's been a leader. They always voice their opinions in different ways and show it. So everybody's been a great supporter.
Can you tell just by their demeanor that they just would kill to be out on this field?
Yeah, I could feel it because I've been in their situation, so I know how they feel. They don't have to say anything. So I do feel for them, and I know where they're coming from.
What kind of opportunity do you feel like you guys have with Maine coming to town while you guys are on kind of a downswing of the season?
We're just looking to put some points up on the board. Hopefully we got to dot the T's and cross the boards across everything. So, it's just going to be a very detailed practice and week going in forward. Obviously, we want to get the win, so that's going to be on our minds as well. Just have fun.
Thanks, JJ.